Let me tell you all something. War has made me very paranoid. And when a man gets the eyeball at me, it makes my Agent Orange act up. And I get the urge to kill.
Exactly how many times do I have to tell you that us, descendant black men, right? Those of us with the blood of the slaves running through our veins, we are the ones who will have to clean up this mess. And if you're looking at the gentleman on screen, he goes by the name of Clarence Thomas, Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas, who spearheaded the greatest salt mine that we have yet to see in modern day politics, with one, the overturning of Roe versus Wade, and two, the concealed carry law that was just overturned, which basically means that, you know, it's unconstitutional to infringe upon anyone's right to bear arms, meaning, even though, like, ultimately meaning, and this needs to be made incredibly clear, particularly when it comes to the two-way thing, is that another thing that's said on this channel rather often is that we have the 4 different layers of government on top of us at all time. The federal level is just one level. You also have your state, your county, and your municipal levels of government. So just because this was like anything was greenlit on the federal level doesn't mean that your state, particularly here in the great state of New Jersey, we don't have ways to go, including our current dictator in the governor's seat, Phil Murphy, the Obama plant, signing a bunch of executive orders, just like, oh yeah, well, you can't have a gun here, you can't have a gun here, you can't have a gun here. Well, it'll be concealed. How would you know? Anyways, guys, the second part is the one that we're gonna get to. But before we get to it, though, let me show you what old Justice Thomas had to say. Clarence Thomas: court should reconsider gay marriage, birth control, and child support. May I put that out there too, sir? Child support as well. You guys fix that child support system, man. Oh, we could really start to fix a lot of these problems. But with that being said,
all the human rights are gonna.
Hold on. It is time to mine some salt, boys. This is what you're here for. I know you weren't here to see me fillet Justice Clarence Thomas, but you're here for the salt. Let's get to it.
Gonna start falling down.
Come on.
All right, LGBTQ plus community. We're next on the chopping block. And birth.
Yeah, everybody's now next. They're coming for you next. They're coming for your rights next. Guys, this is a man's channel. We deal with logic. Ladies, just don't let random dudes that you don't want to have a baby with blow a load in you. It's the simplest fucking math. And honestly, something tells me you're kind of past that point anyway. If not, you are quickly approaching it.
Birth control. And possibly interracial marriage. So pretty much
just an interracial marriage. Justice Thomas is married to a white woman. I'm pretty sure, like, we're super past that point. But yeah, of course, yeah, they're definitely it's like listening to toddlers throw their tantrums.
Who now has to go stand on trial. If we don't stand up now and do something about this.
Sweetie, if you stood up more regularly and more often and with a little bit more vigor, you wouldn't have a chin goblet thing you got going on right there. Let's just move this on forward here.
Place when they're not.
I love to travel and spend money. Like, I love to spend money.
Yeah, all right.
But if you are a red state and you have anti-abortion laws, not only will I not visit your state and not spend my money there, but I will.
Just wow. I mean, my goodness, this is so powerful. You're a few, hundred thousands of dollars when I will have you compared to an entire state's GDP. My goodness, it is truly a loss.
also not be sending my children there to college, and they will not be spending any money there either.
What children? Guys, like, y'all see this shit, right? You see, it's that circular logic that we discuss on the channel so much, and it's so good because they never stop to think. We just got it's all emotion. Like, fellas, this is one of the reasons why the main thing that I preach on this channel is patience. Just relax, take it easy. Just things will eventually come to light. That's just the way life is. Like, you can't be too quick to jump to anything, and I hope no one was really quick to jump to blowing a load in her. But something tells me, like, yeah, she pops off those glasses and does up the hair a little bit. Like, yeah, she can definitely get pumped and dumped.
I think that if you can leave the country, you should.
Lady, you haven't had an egg since probably, freaking, I thought I had a joke there, but I just don't, because like it's something. Once again, it's always these broads that, okay, that one chick, yeah, she seems like she could still pretty much be fertile, but this one definitely isn't. Like, why do you care so much?
I think if you're of childbearing age and you can leave the country, you should.
But you're not. So like that's the thing. Over here, we respect individual rights. As far as I'm concerned, you're a person. I'm just talking to one person when I'm speaking into this into my phone. So like, you had your choices to make. You've made your choices. One of them is sitting here listening to me, and you know what? I mean, it is what it is. Like, there's no turning back the clock or anything else like that. So, like, people, like, you no longer have, like, once you're past like certain points, certain effects in life, things really shouldn't matter to you as much. And this is definitely one of them, particularly when it comes to women, because yeah, that window is so small. Just make really good choices in that window and you'll be all right. But no, they don't want you to make good choices. They want you to sit here, create a bunch of people that ultimately you don't really give to.
If you can't, we need to write.
And they end up basically being freaking menaces to society and the whole nine. And it's not a great cycle that we have going on here in the West, where so many young people are just a product of, yeah, I need some money, I want to state and shit. I don't know my father, and it's just too much of a it's way too much. Just like, it's heartbreaking shit for me. Like, we got so many broken people out here, right? So many broken people with all this different trauma, like the same, like these from all these different broken homes, because of policies and legislation that have been put in place at the behest of feminism and women and all these other things. Like, yo, man, take this L and sit the fuck down. Actually, it's really legitimate, because that's what Supreme Court is, and the deal is AOC. And hold on, you see this one chick? Look at her face. She's looking at AOC like, oh, fuck back from me. But yeah, like, oh yeah, this is illegitimate. Oh, guys, the salt. Oh, I'm going to get high blood pressure today. You do realize this is why, like, everybody want their shit back now, right? You do realize this is why Russia is like, yeah, fuck the West. We don't want y'all bullshit biolabs and stuff like that in our country. This is why was that the pullout of Afghanistan was such a fucking debacle. And like, yo, and now those, man, when was the last time you heard about that, huh? Holy shit, how's Afghanistan going? Oh boy, God bless the United States of America. All right, let's just, is there any more salt? Oh, this is the saltiest one. Hold on, come on, sweetie, you're up. Come on, where is it at? It's trying to load. But long and short, if it's not going.
So I'm just convinced we need to burn it all down, because at this point I don't know what else we're supposed to do. And I'm advocating for violence. I am advocating for violence because
you're not the one that's going to be committing it at all. You ain't going to go out there. Like, you're advocating for it, but you just want some simp, some sucker. And because, you know, she's pretty and light-skinned and shit, some simp or sucker will. Like, I mean, I kind of see where, like, yo, you got some broad shoulders there, champ. And a real round jawline. I mean, I'm saying, but like, yo, either ways, you know what this, you know how many simps and suckers we got out here in the world. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if some jackass did go out, you know what I'm saying, at her behest. But her, personally, she ain't doing shit.
I'm advocating for violence. I am advocating for violence because there are people that are doing a really bad job. But the problem with the job is, even though they're doing such a bad job, they do this job until they die. So we're just supposed to sit back and let these people do a really bad job and have...
Okay, sweetie. No. What you're supposed to do is just not sit back and let random dudes blow a fucking load in you. That's what you're supposed to do. It's called accountability. And the thing is that for generations at this point, feminism and women have, pushed for, all this quote unquote freedoms and, we're the same thing as men and all this other fun stuff. I should be able to go out and live the life of a man and all this other fun, great stuff to where, and really have y'all truly convinced that there is some government that can come into that bedroom and stop that dude from blowing that load in you, like by force. It don't work that way. It's called life choices, sweetie. We all got them to make.
Have really seriously negative consequences on millions of people. And we're...
No. Women have a very limited time to have children. So if all women, right, if all of y'all were as smart and as strong and as empowered as you claim to be, then guess what? We wouldn't have the amount of broken families and broken homes that we have today. We wouldn't have the same amount of mental illness that we have today. We have a ton of broken people walking around here because they were born for no other reason than mommy liked daddy's dreads and turned around and couldn't stand his ass for the majority of their life. Or, money. Either ways. Wow, you're advocating for violence when in reality, this is something that's incredibly personal and that each and every individual has to decide for themselves. And guess what? A court has nothing to do with it. So guys, with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like it, toss it a like, dislike, go ahead and do that too. Don't be scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice. You want to get videos like this every single day. Share because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like are the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from Teespring. Check me out on Odyssey as well. Links in the description. Actually go in the description box and do damage and speak. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Yeah. We know what it is, of course they're going period like all over the place. They're going to throw their tantrum. They're going to have the simps out there like, lighting Molotovs and doing all that wild shit. And I'm starting to think maybe the police and the mayors of these municipalities, the main political governmental people who are responsible for the services, including police and controlling these areas, if they do absolutely nothing and allow things to take place, then guess what? They should, you're talking about January 6th, they should have been on trial for the Summer of Love. But America. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Until the next one.
Your booze mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer. Every breath I take without your permission raises my self-esteem.